Nope.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Women's Wednesday. How's everybody doing? I have Echo and Crazy on panel. One
Mm-hmm.
of our guests so far was unable to make it,
Aww.
so we're just going to wing it with the three of us for now. But I'm going to open our today's stream with a prayer. Lord, I pray for all women to find their hope and strength in you. May they seek your face with all their heart and call upon you in times of need. Restore their joy, remind them of the unending love for them. Let them know that you have a bright hope and future in store for them. Amen.
Amen.
Hi,
And
everybody.
today, hi Mandy's Candy, good to see you, honey.
Hey, everybody.
And everyone in chat, Trust, Terry King, B. Charman, Grace, How Far Lake, Cashew.
Get
And
you.
today's today's topic is 5 benefits of taking time for yourself. Because we're all living in a whirlwind of constant communication between smartphones, tablets, smartwatches. Many of us are online or on screen for several hours of the day. Recent surveys suggest we check our phones an average of 52 times a day. While this always available mentally may make it appear that we are more productive than we are, but it can lead us to sacrifice something that may benefit us more than time benefit us more time for ourselves. Here are the 5 benefits of time for yourself. One, it improves mental health. It increases the happiness and better stress management. It can spark creativity. Your mind's not thinking about that. So, what do you think about? Oh, what can I do? What can I make? It can boost our self esteem, can create empathy for others. When you have time to reflect, you can increase your empathy and compassion for others instead of spending your time in the usual circle of friends and family. Take a little time for yourself. It can broaden your perspective, open your mind up to new ideas, and prevent what's known as group mentality, where people are heavily influenced by those who surround them. Can also heighten your emotional intelligence. Spending time alone can also heighten your emotional intelligence. Why? You have more time to reflect on your feelings and become self-aware. When we're busy, we can sometimes act or react rashly. Take time for yourself so you can clarify your emotions and determine why you feel the way you do. And there's all different ways to schedule time for yourself. So, how do you schedule time for yourself, Echo?
Well, sometimes I have to write a list and set
And
that
that's
as a
okay.
goal. And then eventually, if something's taking me too long to accomplish, I might have to move on to something else for a little while. But pretty much
Crazy.
goals, goals.
Yep. Crazy. How do you take time for yourself?
Um, I get off of those things that were on the list: internet, phone, tablet, television, and I look at my plants. Talk to my plants, grow, because I want food. No, I just to like you had said in the description, when you get away from those little things that you don't realize you're into so much, you actually I get lost sometimes at first, but then I'll start doing things, go
Mm-hmm.
outside for fresh air, talk to
Yep.
the dog.
Sometimes I have to remind myself. I don't mean to interrupt you. Sorry, I was going to say
Oh,
sometimes I have to remind myself to set myself up with something positive in the
yes,
morning.
Yep.
because I notice when I get on device or whatever, there's some negative thing that might be on the
Mm,
news or on my device that might affect me the rest of the day.
yep.
Yep. Hey, Seven Stacks. And Cashew, I liked your comment. Grounding back to the simple things. Earthiness.
Yes. Earthiness.
Exactly.
Yep. Get back to earth. Yep. That's when I can figure
Exactly.
out, what to do in the house and get my
Hmm.
stuff done. And besides your
And
everyday normal things.
yep. Yep.
Hey, Jess. Hello, everybody in chat.
Jess and Grace and Dorinda. Hello. Yes, sometimes it's as easy as just closing your door to your room.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be cold or closed off. You can just put up a friendly note on your door that you're busy for the next hour, and you can just lay there on your bed. You can pull out a book even and entertain yourself that way for an hour. Or if y'all know Lake Fairy, she takes time for herself and does a pedicure, which is an
Yep.
awesome thing.
That's
You know,
another. Yep.
even some self-care is taking time for you, which
Mhm.
because as women, we're the cooks most of the time. We take care of all the kids, the
Mhm.
house,
Yep.
etc. We're constantly multitasking, and we need to take time away from all that just for us.
Exactly.
Yep. And me, I got away yesterday for quite a while, which I really needed. So,
Just to get out of the house either by yourself or with somebody is good too. It gives you that break from the home also,
uh-huh.
which can be stressful too at times. Let it be,
That
but if you're
a
home.
nice hot soak in the bubble bath at night is very relieving of stress.
Me,
Yep.
I do a 420 break every now and then too. Just so that way I
Even
can
when you're but
relax.
okay, life with Bobby says I don't take time for myself exactly, but
Hmm.
she's by herself a lot.
Yep.
Even so, but when you're by yourself a lot, are you on, watching TV? Are you know what I'm saying? Are you on the devices? Are you, listening to everything else?
Really?
Jeff Crumpler and Free Hanley, welcome.
B.
And there's our bee.
There's
Gotta
a
love
bee.
that bee.
Zuba, zuba, zuba.
So, people in chat, how do you take time for yourself? Like yesterday, I took time for myself with my husband, though, but I went and did something I wanted to do. I went ATVing,
Mm-hmm.
and stayed off my devices until I got home. So I mean, I had more than an hour. I went out and I had some fun and got away from some of that, which you have to do sometimes.
I have to look her up. You don't have it, do you?
I might,
I'm trying to look. I don't have her on
but
my list.
I don't think I have her on my Chromebook.
Okay, we'll get it. I'll go get
I lost my comments. Darn it.
it. Oh gosh.
There they are. Hi, Charlotte. Good to see you. Yeah, Jeff, you're correct. Even guys need to take time for themselves. Get off the devices. Even if all you're doing is going out in your garage, guys,
Mm-hmm.
and sorting through your tools. Take that time, because you do something you don't have to do, you know?
Got it.
There you go. Dorinda she looks for craft ideas and weeds her garden, you know, and that's actually really good for you mentally, being out in a garden, and physically, whether you think it would be or not, you know. I mean, some of those chores I know, yes, we have to do, like weeding a garden, but you can take your stress out on a garden when you're pulling weeds. You know, why did this person do that? And you pull it and throw it, you know? By the time you're done, you got all that pent up stuff gone.
Okay. Hey, Miss Jess, Keto Jess, look at your email.
Yeah, Jess, if you're still in chat.
Moonlight Gypsy, Camo, hello.
Yeah.
Charlotte, good morning. Well, good afternoon. It is morning for me because I just got up. Yay! That's the whole thing. My body has been so flip flop because of
Right.
sleep schedule. That's
I mean,
Yep. Go ahead.
it can be as simple as if you can't find time for yourself at home, try going to a book, setting up a book club where you can just go and where you read a book and then you discuss it with others. I would rather see someone do that where they're opening their minds up to other things than what's on the internet constantly.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm as guilty as everybody else when it comes to screen time.
Oh yeah.
But I'm learning to back off and take time and do what I want to do, because I think that's what retirement's all about.
Yeah. You're supposed to catch up.
Finally able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't have anybody to say, oh, well, don't we have this and this to do today? Nope, I'm doing this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So.
Yep. Yeah.
We had a power outage here for 5 hours the other night, just before 12 o'clock at night until 5 in the morning, and the ear ringing stopped. It was so quiet. The whole neighborhood was all quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And it being that time of night, you didn't hear hardly any traffic out on the roads or anything. And it was amazing just to be able to sit with a couple of candles going and a couple little lights in the house. Just that time to yourself to just think, and the dogs, having pets here and stuff, to be able to sit and comfort them. And I couldn't believe the amount of relaxation that we had. There's nothing you can really do. The water doesn't run, so you're not going to go do dishes, and no clanging of dishes, and just kind of sitting there. It's like, it's too dry to start a fire outside, but I have this little candle to enjoy the flicker of the flame.
Mm-hmm. And you don't realize how loud it gets with the electricity on until the power goes out.
Right.
Even in a small town, I mean, you don't understand how much is around you going on until power's gone. Shallow and Cashew, she got to go take a shower.
Yeah, there was no air
stay in the shallow end, honey.
conditioning. There was no fish tank bubbling, and all
And
the
like
things
you
that
said,
you don't realize.
was quiet. And like you said, outside was so quiet. I mean, you just don't realize how much is going on around you and how much it does kind of interfere with you a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's a good point.
Yep, I like Bee's comment. She likes to squirt water out of her hose. Just the sound of water coming, like sitting by a fountain or just squirting water out of your hose can be super relaxing. So, yep, that's it.
My mind went the other way. Sorry.
I know, but it's Bee charming, so we have to take it right. Come on,
right?
Darn it. There.
That was something that was always kind of a neat thing too. I could be in the middle of a busy part of town where the dam came through, and you hear that pounding of the water. You no longer hear the street sounds. You don't hear all the people yelling and all the cars tooting and honking because of that power of the water and that thundering of the water. You're just focused on what you're doing there in that moment. Nothing's interrupting you from the environment around you, you know?
Right. And that's another point with the power being out. Nothing's around you to disturb you. You know, you can actually, even the buzzing noise of the electricity running in the home, you actually notice how quiet it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it for 1 second, it's like, oh no. And then all of a sudden you start thinking and your brain starts working. You're like, hey, I have a brain still, you know?
Oh, I love Ginger Ninja. I don't know if you saw this, but she uses her water hose in bottles to intimidate her dogs when they won't shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's
My
giving you
roommate
peace of
does
mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
It works.
It does.
And sometimes all it takes is just walk out your front door, and if you're feel safe walking around the block, just take a walk around the block. Leave your phone at home and just take a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you don't feel comfortable leaving your phone at home, just in case for emergency, put it in your back pocket and leave it there unless you need it.
Because little do you know, you have a walking out.
Mm-hmm.
There's an app for everything. Hey, Lori. Lori.
Good morning, Lori's World. How's Mima?
Yeah, I know. I hope everything went well. I went through that with my mom. She had 4 different surgeries on her femur bone when she was in Colorado. Broke her femur bone. They screwed up 4 times. The 4th time was a charm, though. Usually it's 3, but 4. So I understand. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Chicken Noodle Girl. Good to see you, hon.
I don't know.
Yep.
Mimo update.
Yep. So we need a Mima update. We all care about you guys. Come on. There it is. She made it through surgery, and they're already trying to kick her out. That's Mima. Oh, that's good. But how does she feel?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, she's a spunky one. You gotta love Mima and her spunk. Love
Carl,
you too, Lori. Don't get me wrong.
We're talking about self-care when you go to take a break, Chicken Noodle.
Mm-hmm.
And Mima. We're talking about Mima too.
Yep. Yeah, we were covering how do you take time for yourself, basically, away from media. Yep. I mean, sometimes just sitting down and watching a good movie too. I mean, because a lot of people don't watch movies anymore.
I've been taking the time to kind of watch Skinwalker Ranch.
Yes. That has been getting very interesting lately.
That's the one thing that I will watch.
Hey, Shell, Bing, good to see you. I'm doing good. Thank you, Shell.
Hey, Shell. Ginger. Hey, Vicky.
Yep. So, I mean, one of the other things that I like to do to just take time for me is go through my recipes and think, okay, how can I change this? Or how can I make it better? For me, that's super relaxing. Just, going through them and thinking, oh, I haven't made this for a while, or that. MJ, good to see you, hon.
Hey, Loretta.
Oh, America. True America, Loretta.
Loretta.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love her meme.
And MJ squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Yep, get squirrel.
Yep, she gets squirreled. But we love the MJ. I love the MJ squirrel. Yep.
Trying new recipes too. That's fun.
Yep.
Ooh, good. I'm glad you got your parts for your car, Shelby. That's awesome. It's getting harder and harder to find parts for things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it really is. I mean, just simple parts too sometimes.
Vineyard chicks. Homestead. Hey.
Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or whatever it is on your end. Hard to say with people from all over the place. Yep. Sometimes we just don't know.
Mm-hmm. Found it buried. Hello. I love the name Found It Buried.
I know. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's a metal detecting and coin channel.
Mm-hmm.
Found it buried. Yep.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But
Yepper.
on the other hand, when I do go back to electronics,
Mm-hmm.
my downtime is music. You all know me by now. Music is one.
Yep.
And I mean, lately I've been pushed away from it just because of what's been going on around me. But I've been finding other things to do besides that. But my main thing is music. I'll put it on, and there we go. I'll either put it on or make music, and I'm good.
Nice.
A distraction.
Definitely distracts
Mhm.
you.
Put on music
For
and start
sure.
cooking. Start cooking and making. If I put on my old tunes or something and jam out and start cooking
Yep.
and make more baking ideas and twisting up recipes. To try to find something different to do with it.
Yep. Gotta love doing that. I mean, I love to bake.
Finding 8 different recipes for your bread machine. There you go.
Boom, boom. For sure.
Which one works right?
Uh-huh. Hey, Scratch and Go Crazy. Good to see you. Where's Mrs. Scratch? Tell her I said hi. And there's Bunky Town.
Hey, Bunky. Yeah, no,
So,
just
and have you ever thought about what if you did have kids around you? When my grandson's here, he's always been limited to media time.
yeah,
Okay. But when he's
very.
here, you know, he finds other things to do. Like he'll go out
Mhm.
and play basketball or take his bike around, and just ride around. I mean, it's hard sometimes to find things for kids to do that are not media directed. I mean, as kids, when we grew up, we didn't have it. So we had to make our own fun, you know?
Hey, Sean
But
Stryker.
yeah,
Yep.
it's just as good as for them to have their time without
Mm-hmm.
doing all the media and all of that too, as it is for us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sean Stryker was just giving thumbs up, saying hello, and he's out. God bless. Bless you
Yep.
too.
Thanks, Sean.
Have a great, blessed day. Proud Alley Mom. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Or could be both.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't had the grandkids here yet, but we've had them over with their mom and dad, but
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any of the grandkids yet. But they would have a blast here because they're from the city. So just to be where I'm at in the woodsy area, they love to be outside, even at home. But still, out here, they got big Lincoln logs they could play with in the backyard,
Yep.
and you know, there's stuff to do. The kids around here, they all love. The kids around here, they'll go for a walk. You see them going around multiple times there's a group of kids here that do get homeschooled, so you'll see the school bus dropping everybody off or picking everybody up in the morning. They're just burting around on their scooters. It's an enjoyment to watch the kids too out.
It definitely is. And like Bunky
Yeah.
Town says, she said, like gardening, she loves gardening, but not as much as she loves basil. But hey, Bunky, when you go fishing, that's time for you. You're away from the TVs and the screens of, you know, all that media stuff. So, so grab a kid if you have one. If not, just grab a fishing pole and go sit at your favorite fishing spot.
Yep. Doodling is another thing. Drawing and doodling.
Yeah, there you go.
Doodle. Gotta doodle. Yep, there's lots of things, but as long as you take time for yourself, that's what matters.
Yep. Exactly.
You know?
Uh-huh. Hey, Crazy and Echo, I have to swap devices.
Uh-oh, you're heating up?
Yeah, my Chromebook's heating up, so I shall return in 2.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we got it.
I will not be your singing entertainment at the moment. But maybe some people could list some cheerful, happy songs that you might want to share that people could go listen to.
Yeah.
Anybody have any good tunes? I'd like to probably play some today. Any suggestions, anybody?
I tend to go back to even though I'm a 70s kid, I tend to go back further than that sometimes because that was songs that I remember, you know, my family or my parents listening to and being happy, you know, whether it be a get together or cookout or something like that, you know.
Well, I always get Dorinda with the one song that always comes to mind for me. Phenomenon.
Yep, we do that. Hey, Susie D. Good to see you, lady. Miss ya.
Lloyd. Oh, yeah.
Floyd, yep. Got some Floyd going on. There's some good relaxing music.
Dun, dun, dun. I made it back.
Hey.
Hey.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I had to actually put a different earbud in. My earbud was dying.
Oh, no.
Forgot I was on. That's why it took me an extra second.
Man down.
8 tracks were great. Oh, I love it.
I'm just happy I can swap, you know?
Yeah.
Pink Floyd and Jerry. Yeah. Soul by Lee Brice. You always say that song, and I've listened to it too, Beach Hum, and that's a very good song. Frampton and Sega, yeah.
I don't know why that song, I heard it through the grapevine, always gets me motivated.
Get you jamming?
Yeah.
Yep.
You start kind of walking funny too.
Yeah. I'm just walking to the beat.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes back to the California Raisins or something.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And hit it. Yep. CCR. Yep. That's a good one. Clear water.
Awesome.
Revival. Aretha Franklin, yep. You too, Found It Buried. Have a great, awesome day. Have a blessed day. Woo-hoo!
Yes, I'll agree.
And find it.
Moving is expensive.
Yep. What is classical and bluegrass? Yeah, bluegrass can get you going too, because
Oh, yeah.
got that upbeat. You know what's a good soundtrack to listen to? From the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh yeah,
Have you ever seen that one?
I had the soundtrack to that. One of
there's,
my daughters swiped it.
there's a
I
couple
like this.
songs make you walk to the beat and you're singing it and doing the jerks with your head.
Good morning, Michelle Gigliotti.
Hey, Michelle.
Sometimes I go on the YouTube device to find different kinds of music that are like indigenous music from around the world, and I'll listen to the different types of instruments and things that they do.
Yep.
It's really wild how they vary, you know,
Yeah.
especially when you start getting to the throat singers that are putting in vocal sounds and things like that, and the
Yeah.
people that can actually do sounds of animals and stuff, and you think that you're listening to the actual animal and it's a person doing it.
Mm-hmm. Broaden your horizons. Go outside of your box, you know.
Yep.
Listen to the different things, you know.
Yep. And definitely, like I say, don't forget, we all got to take that time. I don't care if you're male or female, even if all you do is in the morning when you get up, take your cup of coffee outside if you're able to and just sit and listen to nature.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite things to do. It may, even if I'm up at 5 o'clock and it's still dark out, I will go outside and listen to nature because believe it or not, they're all awake.
Yep. Well, I
We've
think
been very fortunate here without a lot of biting bugs at this point because it's been very dry. So
mm-hmm.
we're able to spend some time outside at night without the bugs attacking us, other than the June bugs. If you can tolerate those pinging and binging off the house and stuff.
Oh, we've had June bugs by the horde this year. Isn't it been terrible?
Yeah.
Yep. But we've also had a mass hatching of dragonflies. Holy
Us
buckets. I
too.
haven't seen this many dragonflies, and I think that's why our mosquito population isn't as big.
Yeah, they eat them.
And they're huge.
Yeah, they are. They're huge for sure.
Yep. Well, you know by now too, Chef, that every chance. I mean, this last week has been nothing but rainy, but now that it's warmed up, I go outside every day now because I can, without
Because you can. Yay.
hearing traffic or anything. Because after the kids go on the buses, I mean, I'm on a side road where nobody really goes up and down besides the people that live here, so it's quiet. You know,
Yep.
listening to the neighbors, whoever's home. If the dogs are out, people walk the dogs, the ones that are home, but yeah, it's nice and quiet, and I enjoy that now, having coffee out on the picnic table. So,
Yep. And that's me time. That's time you're taking for yourself,
yep.
which is awesome. I
Listen
mean,
to different noises.
even when my kids were in school and I knew I had to get them, all their stuff ready and myself ready for work, et cetera, I still got up an hour before I had to do anything and spent that time with my cup of coffee by myself.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One of the
But
things that I don't have the ability to do around here much. When I lived in Minnesota, there were a lot of dirt roads and gravel roads, and I really enjoyed rock hounding.
oh
Just
yeah.
looking for Aggies and pretty stones. And my poor friend, she can't take me anywhere where they have any gravel or anything or the river stone and stuff along the buildings or driveways because I've got to go and nose through there and see if I can find anything. Always nose to the ground.
Yep. Well, that's good, Ginger Ninja. She said usually the bugs have been getting after her garden this year, but this year she planted more flowers to deter them.
Yeah.
That's good. Yep.
That and the copper that she
Yep.
did too, which is cool. You have to go watch Ginger Ninja's video on her gardens.
Yes.
Yep. If someone wants to post Ginger Ninja channel, that would be awesome. And the Vineyard Chicks too. That would be awesome. And if you'd like your channel posted, just say post me, and one of my mods will grab it and post it for you.
Me.
There's so many good people. I don't want to leave anybody out. So if you want your channel posted and shared, and you don't have a wrench, just say me,
Yep.
and that way then people can go check you out for sure. Because everybody that's in my chat right now that have channels, they're all great channels, and that's why I have a hard time saying, "Uh-oh, I need to take some time away," because, like I say, I love watching everybody.
Hey, Lisa.
And good morning, Lisa.
There she
Or
is.
afternoon, I should say.
I know, you're late. What's going on? Sorry about the noise. I'm actually sitting in the...
Hi, Lisa. Lisa,
Yeah,
Grace.
and definitely post Grace Johnson's, because I know she won't post her own because I know how she is, but someone will please grab hers, because she's in the space that she has for gardens or whatever. She's done amazing things, especially her little greenhouse. Yes. I just love it.
Yep.
You know, like I say, there's so many good channels. It's so hard to pick one and just say, post this one, post that. That's why I said, if you want your channel posted, just say me in chat and it'll get done. That way others can check you out and see what you're about. For sure. You know? Yeah, and if you weren't in Trust in God this morning, I told about what happened on the trails yesterday when we were ATV, and we stopped by this little tiny lake that you can literally see shore to shore to stop for a snack, and we watched a eagle grab a huge snapping turtle.
Ooh, cool.
And he flew, and he dropped it on the trail we were on, like maybe 10 feet or a little bit more in front of us. And I didn't know if he was gonna win that fight with that snapper till he got it flipped over, and then he was able to make it so it didn't move, or should I say, kill it to where he could eat it. And he proceeded to eat it. Yeah, it was totally amazing what nature does, you know. And I don't know if you've ever seen an eagle up close.
They're bigger than you think.
They're just massive. This guy was massive. His wingspan was unbelievable. And when he spread his wings out with that turtle, it was crazy.
You don't realize how big they are until you see them in real life.
Right. And when you're taking that time for yourself, like I did yesterday, and I got to see something that I never would have seen if I wouldn't have, it was awesome. Just totally amazing.
Hey, Jersey Silver Stacker.
Hey, Jersey, how you doing, hun?
And thank you, Miss B. Chapman, and whoever else did. She posted my channel.
Yep.
Hi, Mr. Tobias. My shadow was followed me. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't in the same room with him. Hi, Bubba.
Oh, post MJ Squirrel, please.
Post me. MJ Squirrel.
Yep, please do. She's awesome.
Hi, Bubba. Yep, doing good today, Jersey. Too bad Eric ER is not in here. Another Jersey boy is in here.
Yep.
Hey, easy. That's my coffee. Please don't spill the coffee. No.
Free bird, Tyler. Free bird.
Oh. MJ said she
just recently got over 100. Yep.
Yep. Woohoo. No.
Yay.
Nice. Yep. And it seems like once you get over certain markers, like you hit 100, and the next thing you know it, you're at 200, and the next thing you know it, you're at 5.
And
if you're not paying attention, Like I haven't been until this morning. I was like shocked that I'm, you know, almost to 640. I was like, whoa,
Yep.
where'd that come from?
Easy. This dog, I swear, he acts like he hasn't been seen. Nobody touches him. Don't do that.
Oh, how cool would that be to watch the eagles actually feed their babies? Nice.
Oh, nice.
In case some people don't realize, sometimes your area will have eagle cams, owl cams, and show them the actual nest of the little
Yep.
ones.
Yeah, Minnesota has 2 eagle cams you can look up. You
Well,
just have to Google Minnesota eagle cams and you'll give you 2 different links.
MJ Scrolls at 119 subs now. Now, what y'all got to do is at least watch a couple videos so it continues. Because if not, it will probably kick you out that you're not sub to her anymore. Him or her.
Yep, definitely watch a video or 2.
Yeah.
Or just sit, even if you want, just when she goes live, sit in the background. And if you don't want to be in chat, that's cool. But at least you're learning something. If you don't know anything about silver, MJ is really good about that. And then there's a lot of other channels out there. If you're not familiar with certain things, check them out.
Hey, Flying Eagle.
Hey, we were just talking about eagles, Flying Eagle.
Yeah. Rubbernecker.
Yep. I mean, the thing is YouTube is such a big platform. I mean, it just is. There's everything from prepping to, you know, learning how to dig a post hole. You know?
Yep.
And some of the people that are teaching that actually have channels where they teach other things or whatever.
Exactly. Yep. Even if you just listen while you're doing stuff. Yep. Definitely. And like Lori's World said, definitely make sure you hit the notification bell if you however you want it, but make sure you set your notification bells, thumbs up, watch the video.
And just watch a short even. Just watch a short video, you know, leave a thumbs up or a comment on it. Some shorts are really short. They're, you know, take a minute of your time. If you're going to be on it, you know, it's always great to give other people a boost up. You know, and I've been for that since 2007, always trying to give other channels a boost up. I've been a mod for too long and then got my own channel.
Yep. Most definitely.
Say, Miss Lisa, if you're fighting a migraine, I found to limit white light. And that means TV, telephone, all your screen time, white light, unless you have a great blue blocker on your phone or your TV or whatever. I find that helps, you know, ease the migraine off a little bit too. Yeah, that's awesome, Lake. It is. Ooh, you saw an eagle in downtown Flint. That's cool. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of wildlife, you know, and that you normally don't think you would, but you're seeing more of it in some of the places that are being built up because their habitat's being taken away by the things being built.
Humans.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Migraine tea. Yep. Oh, cool, Rubbernecker. Yeah, see, I'm not too far from a lake, so I see them quite often because they nest in the trees around the lake. Yeah, and they're I agree, Grace. There are a lot of animals displaced by the fires in Canada.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So everybody up on the northern side of Canada, well, the east coast side of Canada, if you're up that high, you might start seeing different animals coming
Yep.
in. Well, same animals, but more of them, because they will travel. Sorry, I
Chicken
didn't.
Noodle, I love that. She gets monthly massages to help with all her tension in her neck and shoulders that contribute to her headaches. And not only that, Chicken Noodle, you're taking me time.
Yep. And that's a de-stressor right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be doing a promo here. I wasn't intending to do that, but Deanna has some salves that she has created, and she has this roller ball called oh, it's for pain. And when I get the headache that's like behind the eyes and the temple, I've been
Uh-huh.
taking the roller ball and putting it on my temple and just rubbing a little bit of that into my temples, and
Mm-hmm.
it's been helping just amazingly. I don't even know how to explain it because I don't take anything if I don't have to, and I am even begrudgingly taking aspirin when I get a headache. And I
Yep.
was just amazed by the roller ball up to my temples. I think it's the pain blaster.
Hmm.
Susie D, we have an air quality alert here too.
Yeah, we all
You
do.
can almost smell the smoke.
Oh, mine went down to 75, so it's moderate. But yesterday was like, I think it was like 150. Lakes was horrible yesterday too, because she's higher up, closer to where the smoke's coming from. So, yeah.
Yep, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it just looks like it could rain anytime. That's all cloudy or the smoky the sky is. Every once in a while there'll be a small gap right now and the sun will try and peek its little face out.
Yep. And it gets that pinky hue. If you get a pinky hue too, that's the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the things about going through forest fires in northern Minnesota when I was younger, afterwards, like within a couple years after, it was amazing. All the new growth, it was just beautiful.
Absolutely. The earth revives itself.
Yep. See, Lake was at 174 yesterday for air quality, and that's. I'm looking at the chart now, and if you go right now, moderate is okay, but 170 is like in the hazardous goes up to 500. So she's
Prayers your headache goes away, Lisa.
hmm yeah, and it's been causing a lot of people headaches and about all that too. So think of the air quality, what's around you.
Yep. And Bunky, feel free to spam your friends in my chat anytime.
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 Yep. She can spam chat anytime. For sure, for sure.
I was reminded too, this is going back to the fires, some of the seeds need fire to pop them open, like the
Mm-hmm.
pine cones and things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this,
Yeah.
I forget what it was up to yesterday. It's just gone out of control. I think Trust read yesterday that one of the fires was started by a campfire because it's so dry up there, like everybody else has been so dry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I think it's millions of acres because there's so much untouched land out there.
And then one of the things to remind people of is if you see glass and things like that along the side of the road or a bottle or whatever, it's not that big of a pain for someone to pick it up. I wouldn't suggest it if there's liquid in it. Just if you do, to be careful because of what people sometimes are just throwing out because they're using the bottles for relieving themselves. But
Yeah.
they
Thanks,
act like a
Jersey Silver
magnifying glass
Stickers.
and it creates heat. and that can
Yep.
cause a fire too.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
if you see things like that, maybe trash it.
Yep. That's a good idea too. Have a good day, Jersey.
Yep. Hi,
Tanner.
hi, Tammy from Rebel Canners. Good to see you, hon.
Woohoo!
And there's TCP
That's
in
a
chat.
TV show. What up? Woo, 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 woo.
Yep.
Data.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, all the air
So,
quality. Mine's calmed down because we've had rain all week, but even with the rain yesterday, mine was at 154 by nighttime. And I'm more south. I'm like towards Cape Cod,
yep.
down there by the ocean. And just to go figure, we usually get the ocean wind, breeze, and whatnot. But nope, even with the air quality, it was horrible yesterday.
Hey, Gigi. Of course I'm live. I try and do this every other Wednesday. Last Wednesday I had things to deal with, so we did it today.
Hey, Gigi.
Hi,
Good for her.
Gigi.
Chris Pyatt. Woohoo.
Yeah, what an awesome chat I have. Thanks,
Mhm.
guys, for coming. You
If we
just make
missed
my
anybody,
day.
if we missed anybody in chat, hello, we're sorry. Hi, so many.
Yep.
Yeah,
Someone want to drop Gigi's channel for me?
sure.
I'm sure there will be someone in there. I have good mods.
The TCB show, Grace Johnson got him.
Thank you. Like I say, I'm all for promoting in my channel because, yeah, that's what I did for how many years, promote channels and
Right.
still do it.
Oh,
I mean,
see.
when I'm in someone's chat, I still try to do it if it's allowed.
Yeah.
You know, as
Yeah,
long as nobody promotes an outside of the YouTube channel, such as Rumble or that kind of thing, then
Yeah.
we don't do.
we can't do. Yeah.
Right.
See, Lake said her air quality is at what mine was last night, 150, 159. Ugh. That's bad. And that's bad. It will tell you bad. Because, like, mine's telling me 75 is moderate. So she's bad. Yeah.
Yes, and don't forget, Free Handley Maid has an awesome channel. I love her porch talks. They are amazing. And the things she can do, she says she hasn't been crocheting very long, but believe me, what she makes, the things are absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
please check Miss
Free Handley
Free
Maid.
Handley Maid out.
And yes, getting a new septic, that is stinky business, Free Handley. That's why I giggled before. Because she said she's getting a new septic, and she said, man, that's a stinky business.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
time.
You got to get the cuckasucker replaced.
Ooh, we have new outdoor kittens today, Shell. It's always fun watching, even just sitting out and watching the birds is fun. You know?
Our cat bird is back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have one too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what it was the first time I heard him this year. And I'm looking around to see where the cat was, and then all of a sudden I seen it fly down. I'm like, you little stinker.
Yep.
Yep. Gigi said, smells and tastes horrible outside. No. Yep.
Oh yeah, especially you being how close are those fires to you, Gigi?
Rebecca said that she was watching the news this morning and it looked like New York was under a thick fog. Yep, from it.
I saw some pictures from a baseball stadium in New York and it looked nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger Ninja, that sounds peaceful. I love wind chimes. So for me, that is super relaxing.
Yep.
Love it. Definitely.
But you can't come here. Why, P? Each time it says sunny and clear in Florida, but you can't come here.
You made me think of something that I haven't done in a long time that was always so relaxing for me is sitting out on the deck with some sconces out there lit up and burn some incense.
There you go.
Yep. Lake says she's 2 hours from the Canadian border.
Yeah, from here I'm about 4, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm 4. From my cabin, I'm only
I'm about the same.
an hour and a half.
Okay, to go to my aunt's house in Vermont, which she's right across. She's on the other side of Lake Champlain. She can just look across at Canada. To get to my aunt's house, it's about 5.5, 6 hours. Because it would take, I think, for me to get to Lakes, I think, what was it, like 5 hours? Something like that, yeah. So she's up that way. Yeah.
I just had to. Gotta love me some Ginger Ninja. And when it rains, I get that song in my head. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky.
I will remain silent.
You will remain silent.
Yeah, I like whiskey.
That's okay. You know? Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we've been on almost an hour, and I thought I would give my guests a chance to say a couple of final words. So, Miss Echo, what are your final words for the day?
Put a smile on your face. If you see somebody, say hi. Give them a smile. You might make somebody's day.
Yep.
How about you, Crazy?
I'm going to steal yours. Stay blessed, not stressed.
There you go.
Just for today, I'll steal yours.
That's okay. You can steal mine.
And everybody's
yep.
good. Yep. And everybody smile and say hello, because you know what? If you ever go to Ireland and you don't say hello to people, they get offended because they are very friendly people. They say hello to everybody as they walk by. So, yes, it puts a smile on everybody's face. And do take some self-time for yourself, you know?
Exactly. I mean, 15 minutes can make a whole lot of difference. And yes, Shelby, hugs are free. And I am a hugger.
Yep.
So if you ever meet me in person, be ready for that hug.
You're going to get tackled.
Exactly. We all have a blessed day, and thanks for coming. And hopefully you remember to take some time for yourself.
Awesome.
And
God bless you all.
I want to say, yep. So bye.
Bye.